Sure. Okay. Well, the first thing that comes to mind when I talk about CAJ is the community in CAJ. CAJ really emphasizes on the importance of a community. So I think a lot of times when you're a foreigner in Japan, it's very hard to find a niche that you can fit into. But CAJ provides just that, and it's not only something that you're part of when you go to school Monday to Friday, but it's something that you're part of when you go to games on Saturday, when you go to church on Sunday, when you're after school, the grounds are open until 4:30, so that we're allowed to stay on campus and have time with our friends and go to our teachers' offices and talk to them about things and work out in the gym. And it really emphasizes on building a community. And I think another reason why a community is so strong is because not only does CAJ think about how to build a community because of the importance, but how to build a community to serve one purpose, and that purpose is to impact the students to serve the world for Christ. And so I think that also really helps the community building aspect, because we're all working towards one goal. And so, everybody has this heart to serve, everybody wants to do something, and CAJ is a really good environment and very conducive to things like that, to, try to do new things and explore. It's very forgiving as well. You can make mistakes and still move on. And they don't just ignore our mistakes, they also, teach us. But there's room for mistakes, and I think that's why it's such a good place to grow up in. I've enjoyed it. I've been here since first grade, and being a minority, I've always felt that I don't fit in many places, but CAJ really provided a place for me to to feel safe. So I really do love CAJ. I feel that I wouldn't be the person that I am, the person that likes to take chances, to take risks, and the person that loves to learn, if I hadn't been going to this school. I think there's so many opportunities at CAJ. You can do drama, you can do sports, you can be in the speech team, debate, you can serve on leadership, do worship opportunities. So there's a place for everyone. There's art contests, there's industrial arts, we have the robotics, we have brain bowl. So I think it really covers a really wide scope. Even being a smaller size school, CAJ really tries to provide a lot for the many different types of students, and I think that's great because everybody has a chance to know what they're good at and what they probably don't want to do. I personally found that I love music through by going to CAJ. I remember when I was in second grade, the musical Hello Dolly was shown, and I remember that when I saw that, I was like, that's what I want to do. I want to do music. And then a couple months after that, there was an orchestra concert, and I saw that. I was like, oh, Mom, I want to play the violin. And that's kind of when I started to, I realized if I hadn't been in that place, I wouldn't have ever found my love, which is music. And then because the CAJ's music program is so strong, we have a good choir, we have a good orchestra, and a good band. So I think being as a musician really changed because of CAJ. And so I think if it wasn't for CAJ, I wouldn't have found that I love music and that I can use music to serve, because CAJ doesn't just try to give students an opportunity to know what they're good at, but then they also give students an opportunity to use what they're good at to serve others, which is always a lot more fulfilling than just being good at something. So that's something that because CAJ really provides opportunities for us to go on service trips and for our choirs to sing at retirement homes and at yochiens, and for when Tohoku, when the tsunami happened, some people in our school organized a trip to go down up north, and that was also another opportunity that we were able to be a part of because we went here. So yeah, that's something that I have to say that I love about CAJ, and I know I'll miss when I graduate.